Hi, this is Michelle Frost from Mission Mojo, and I'm back now with another really short video just to give you a little bit more background on how you should be laying out your blogs. Now, this is an often missed opportunity, and that is, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it in the best practice blogging video. I may well have, but having some kind of call to action. So your actual blog post itself doesn't necessarily have to have a call to action in it, but of course it could, So in a call to action, that means there's a purpose for this blog post, which you want people to take another action. You want another step to do something. Now, if you're running a business, which most of you are, or attempting to run a business, then you want them to buy something ultimately, whether it's your product or your service. You actually want to lead them in a specific direction. So the blog post itself is great content. It's going to help them do something or learn something. But after that, you want to push them in a certain direction. So that may or may not come in the conclusion of your blog post, but one easy way to make sure that there is some kind of call to action is to include something like an email form, something that will give away something of value to the people who've watched who have read your blog post, that will, that if they give you their email address and their details, that you will in return give them something else of value. And now that they've read your blog post, they can see that you're a great person and what you write is fantastic and it's very helpful for them. Then hopefully they're going to be just as even more likely to sign up for your newsletter or whatever it is. You might have a checklist or a white paper, or in this example, it's free video tips every day. So that's one example. Now, my mega tip, and one of the reasons I wanted to do this video, because I don't think I mentioned this particular tip in the last video that I did about blogging best practice, is that if you want this kind of strategy to really, really work, the strategy where you are getting people to take an action, then the thing that you actually need to either give away to them or to whatever the call to action is, it should be directly related to that blog post. Now, I've just clicked and gone into this particular blog. It's not a great example for our big long blog post that we're doing at the moment because it's just a video. To make it better, I could get it transcribed. However, to make it like right on target, I should have a call to action. And I don't even have a call to action on this particular page, as you see, which is, it's not great. I mean, I might have, put your comment in, but that's it. What I could have is either a giveaway of some sort that is actually directly related to MailChimp. Yeah, do you understand what I'm saying? So a specific call to action which is tailored right to whatever the content of the blog post is, which is available right there on that page where the blog is. Do you understand? So that would be my super GoPro tip, is that you come up with some kind of call to action, be it some kind of giveaway, because the moment you can get somebody's email address, you now can communicate with them on a regular basis. They've already put their hand up and said that you have information that they're interested in. They're interested in whatever your product or service is. They're not completely cold traffic. So when you do send them regular emails, they're going to be more receptive to those. Okay, so coming up with some reason for them to give you their email address based on exactly what it is you've written here, because they wouldn't be on this page reading it if they weren't interested in the first place. You are way more likely to get some kind of conversion, get them to actually give you their email address if what you're offering them is very specific to what they've just read. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. It is a very simple tip, but it is also a very, very powerful tip, and one most of us, including me, as you can see on this page, don't pay much attention to. But if you want to have incremental increases in your call to action into your conversion, then that's something that you should consider doing. All right, I will see you over in the Mission Mojo Facebook group where we can discuss this a little more. Thanks for listening.